Are you moving up that dog?
That diggity dog. Oh, what happened there? We've been waiting for this one for a while, to be honest. Let's see what we actually managed to talk about, because we haven't read a lot this week between us.
Didn't.
So, welcome to the Redheaders Spooky Edition.
Yeah, we need to remember to take a thumbnail pic.
Yeah.
So I've been just ripping them from the video and they
I know, we need to post. I thought we'd hardly posted, have we?
No. It's been one of those months, isn't it? What did we read this week?
I haven't read a fucking lot, mate, to be honest.
Neither have I. So, for the non-horrors,
Yeah.
what would you normally read in Halloween month? Just what you do read in general?
I'd try and read something autumny, probably, rather than Halloween-y as such.
Yeah.
But
you don't remember what that is?
No.
The same way I don't.
I don't. Well, I'm coming out of a period of not reading for a really long time.
Yeah, I go through spates of just not reading.
Yeah, but I mean, I couldn't sit and read like a beach book at this time of year. Like, I kind of feel like it has to be. So that's why, like, I have to read it in November because it's set. Like, yeah, you can really dive into it. Similarly, I wouldn't read a cold book in the middle of summer. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just really a mood reader, so we suck at recommending books.
We do, yeah.
I just like to read.
Oh no, okay. I'm just thinking back now. So maybe I would read things like I was mentioning to you, the other Maggie Stavity books, so the Shiver collection.
Yeah.
Stuff. But yeah, probably not like horror so much as like
dark fantasy.
Yeah, dark fantasy or dark sci-fi even.
We need to try V. Schwab then, because she's got, what are they? I don't think she wrote The Darker Shade of Magic, but it's not those books I'm thinking about. It's the one where there's monsters, but in a not as in traditional monsters, and it's dark fantasy type.
Yeah.
I remember I started it, but I never finished it. I feel like that's one you'll like, and she's very atmospheric, but it's not horror at all.
Maybe Warm Bodies. I'd probably read that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
we should have read that again.
We really should. We did talk about it, didn't we?
We did, and then we forgot about it. I want to watch the film again.
I want to watch the film again.
Should we watch it instead of doing this?
We need to put something out. As much I love the imagery of horror and like spook, I don't actually like to be scared. So yeah,
I don't. I love watching horror games. I can't play them.
No, but no. I think so. It was my birthday. My birthday is in spooky season, which suits me because I absolutely love being an October baby. I love everything about this season, and I'm sure Jen will edit in some snippets of my birthday afternoon Hocus Pocus tea, which was brilliant. But as part of my birthday, my husband took me to Old Towers for Scarefest. And I don't get me wrong, it was wicked. Like, I got there and there's like pumpkins everywhere, and again, I loved looking at it. Did I actually want to go on any scary rides? No, I did not.
Which rides did you go on though?
So I did it over 2 sessions because it was quite busy. So at the minute, because it's Scarefest, they've got almost like escape room type things. So I did one of those, and we did the burial grounds, which is like where you walk around and you get frightened by people and stuff. And there was like this really dark bit where you literally can't see anything. And Dave was like, just keep coming towards me, and I was like, where is towards you? I literally, it is pitch black. So in the end, I think I closed my eyes because it was almost like, because I was trying to look, I couldn't actually see.
That's nuts.
So I just closed my eyes and just went. It was just crazy.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I don't know. I just went with what I thought, but it was scary. It was scary. And then I don't, as yet, I won't go upside down or anything. So we did Rita, Queen of Speed, which I have completely destroyed my arms because I was like tense, gripping on, like all under my arms is totally bruised. It's crazy. But I would do that again. And we did I love the little haunted house thingy. That's really good.
That.
Yeah,
that's really good. Disneyland. My favourite thing was the haunted mansion.
Yeah, and I think they'd put a bit more into it as well because it's Screamfest, so that was good. What else did I do? I did 13. I don't think I've ever screamed so much in my life. I just wasn't expecting what it was. Rita, I was ready because it was like, you know, it comes over your shoulders and you're really strapped in, so you kind of expect that it's going to be a bit, what's it? 13, it's just a bar over your legs. Me and Dave are sat right at the front. And I just thought, oh, it's just going to be like a kind of like a ghost train. No. It was horrendous. Like we went, it dropped you straight down like a proper roller coaster. Then it goes into this room. It drops you down, like vertically drops you down, and then sends you backwards in the dark.
Oh.
So, yeah, screamed for my life on that one.
No, I don't get scared of rides.
Oh God, I'm terrible.
I think I'm like, well, I'm in it. If I die, I can't do anything about it.
Oh no, I can't let go. I can't. Listen, I don't even like flying, so no. But yeah, so that's kind of been the spook fest of my birthday week. That's kind of where I'm at. We're approaching Halloween. This episode will probably go out on Halloween. Are we saying?
Yes, yeah.
So
she's now committed me to that.
Yeah. I did try and read the horror book that Jen lent me, which is this lovely Jo Nesbo book that I actually loved the cover of, but I really struggled with it.
You said you didn't like the narrator, did you?
No, I think you gave me that other book to read, which I did read in full. What was that? Do you remember? There was like a cat narrator in it as well.
Oh yeah, The Last House of Needless Street.
The Last House of Needless Street.
You found it weird, didn't you?
I did eventually kind of enjoy it, but a large part of it is written from a really juvenile perspective, and so is that. And I don't know if that's what I've struggled with, because I think I need to relate to the person on some level. And as a child-free queen like Jen here, I just couldn't relate. And I think I was just from the up a bit like, ugh.
See, I love The Last House on Needless Street. I think it's 5-star, amazing. And there's a lot of people I found that say about the cat narrative, and you're all wrong. There's not a word
if you
wrong
can't relate
with that
to a cat, don't read it.
No, there's just nothing wrong with that book.
No.
I won't accept any other
won't hear any
opinions.
different. Yeah, we actually got to meet the
we did.
author.
She's basically lived all over the world, so we're very lucky to have her here today, a little hour of her time. So please welcome Cat Ward.
Didn't we as well?
Yeah, she's fabulous.
Yeah, it was really
She
good.
is the craziest woman and the most nicest woman. You said you saw her in the toilet, didn't you? Well, she didn't see you. She was like giving herself a little pep talk.
Like totally normal, like gearing herself up to go out there and like be an author. But she was a totally just normal person, but like quite outspoken again about living an alternative life. Again, living child-free, which was really nice to hear.
Yeah, she also came on with a t-shirt Inside Out, didn't she?
She did come out with a t-shirt.
Katrina Ward.
Katrina Ward, that's it. But it just endeared us to her even more.
Yeah, I mean, I've read Sundial as well, and you probably won't like that either because it is about motherhood.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but I didn't like it because it does a lot of flashback scenes, and I don't like that in any book. It bores me.
Around.
No, it just bores me because that's already happened, that flashback.
Yeah.
So it sort of stagnates the book for me. I'm like, well, what's happening now?
Yeah. So book-wise, because I'm not massive into scares, I mean, I will touch on the point that I do want to download the R.L. Stein books I spoke about last time, so The Boyfriend and the Girlfriend, all the kind of point horror stuff. I do want to revisit those because I did read them when I was younger and they were good. But just to try and get into at least some vaguely autumnal vibes reading wise, I did read, if this is going to come on for me, I did have it set up before, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, because it was all over TikTok. You have also downloaded it,
I have downloaded it.
It is not in any way spooky or scary. It is a smutty romance.
Is it autumnal though?
It's like pumpkin spice everything. It's all
I'm very
like,
interested to see if I agree with the level of smut you're on about, because my version of smut versus your version of smut Because to me, because to me it might just be a romance novel to me. So I'm interested.
Yeah, it probably is. It's not heavy.
I know, but something to you has obviously said to you.
Yeah.
It's a bit smutty.
It's smutty. Yeah. I probably would read that with my mum. But do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be a bit embarrassed, maybe, reading it with an elderly relative.
I feel like the older I've got, the less embarrassed I get about stuff.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. But if you do want a bit of a sexy autumnal read, it's alright. It's nice and fluffy. It's an easy read.
99p on Kindle.
And it's 99p on Kindle, so I was definitely getting it, wasn't I? Even just for the cover.
I mean, talk about pumpkins. I've never carved a pumpkin before. I went around your dad's.
You've never carved a pumpkin?
No, I haven't. I tell you what, he took it off me. He couldn't. He was hovering. He couldn't leave me alone with it. You know, he's a terrible teacher.
Yeah.
Like, he kept taking it off me. But when we opened it up, you really like the smell of pumpkins.
I love the smell of pumpkin.
I said to Gemma, it smells like a wheelie bin. It's minging. Smells like garbage.
The minute I cut into a pumpkin, it's just nostalgia. Immediate nostalgia. That lovely fresh pumpkin smell. You don't like
disgusting. It smelt like a literal bin to me.
I bought 2 giant ones today. Huge. Even though I've grown them.
Yeah, and I smelt the candle at theirs as well. I thought, thank God I never got a pumpkin candle because that's disgusting.
Oh God. Oh, if anybody's admiring my hat, by the way, it is homemade, fully crocheted by this fabulous woman here. I mean, honestly, I sent her a picture of one of these.
Mine's just
so no pattern, no nothing. She just took one look at it and was like, yeah, heck yeah, I can crochet you a witch's hat. J'adore.
You should have done it in glitter.
J'adore. Well, feel free. I'll wear them. I'll wear one every day of the spooky week if you like. Blooming love it.
We'll get it done by end of October now.
No. Oh, on that note, actually, I really wanted us to have like a real proper like spooky season book. So I said I wanted to treat us both to a copy of Practical Magic, and I have done that. They are yet to arrive because they would have been in this episode had they arrived. So I don't know. We might have to just touch on those in the November episode, maybe.
Yeah, I mean we can watch the film. Can't we?
We can watch the film. I'll definitely watch the film.
Part of everybody's childhood who was born in the 90s.
Yeah, millennial women. If you have not watched Practical Magic, your childhood was sadly lacking. I feel.
Don't you find that it was weirdly cruel of the aunts though to make her fall in love with a guy and then? They kind of forced the love though, didn't they?
Oh, I don't think the aunts at that time forced the love. I think they're just like that's gonna happen.
They'd met once though, hadn't they, before they did that kind of spell on her?
No, so it's a curse. It's a curse.
No, I know that curse, but Sandra Bullock wouldn't fall in love and get married.
Oh,
so they did sort of a spell
to
on
like
her,
loosen her up to it. Yeah. Better to, what do they say? Better to have loved and lost and all that. Yeah. So again, touching on the book thing, you'll all remember we read Murder in the Family by Cara Hunter. Completely randomly, walking around a charity shop today, I found this lovely book, which is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. Now, you said you already knew about this book, but when we spoke about Murder in the Family, both of us were very much like, never seen a book like this before, never read a book like this before, not even sure a book like this exists. I picked that up and within 2 seconds thought, Lordy, this is...
I didn't know about this book. I only recently found out about it because they've got a Christmas book coming out, which is the sequel, The Christmas Appeal, it's called.
Again,
but the funny thing is, you're the one who sent me that book and said, look at this.
I know, so the fact that I then walk into a charity shop and this just like pops out at me, we're living in the Matrix, people. I'm telling you. So we're going to give that a go, we'll have to share it, but from the look of it...
It's driving me nuts.
Is it?
It won't stay on.
I've gripped mine in. It's on. That's it. It's not coming off. I'm just going to look like a complete plonker for the next day.
Looks okay.
But yeah, so we'll both give that a go because I think, given having flicked through it, it's a really, really similar premise.
To working.
So yeah, I finished watching the Fall of the House of Usher. And I said to you, didn't I? Really enjoyed it right from the off. It dipped a bit. And I thought, no, I'm going to push through and watch to the final episode. And spoiler alert here, the last episode is brilliant because they recite, I don't know if that's the whole thing because I've never read the story myself, but they recite Edgar Allan Poe's verse.
Yeah.
That it's obviously based on.
If it is
and it's chilling. It's wicked.
It is very atmospheric. I just can't do short stories.
No.
But
And I've heard it before. Like I said to you, I'd heard some of the words before. I'm sure there's an excerpt of it in
you
Interview
must
with a
have done
Vampire.
because you'd have watched horrors as well, wouldn't you, when you were
Yeah,
younger?
yeah.
And they do like The Pit and the Pendulum, which is it's Pose.
Why can't we say his
I
name?
don't know. It's really like
God.
wordy, isn't it? It's a lot of vowels in there. I have read a few horrors. I read The Endless Night by Richard Lehman. Don't judge me. He's really depraved. You know,
okay.
I Judge Me. I didn't like that one really. It got too like depressing and dark. But he is really, you know, like there must have been something wrong with him. He must have been, you know, he didn't need a sectioning or put in prison. Sorry, he is. He's really depraved.
Don't they say Madness and Genius is like
He's just
on the line anyway?
I don't know.
You think his brain's a bit odd?
Yeah, was he married?
I've no idea.
I'd be concerned about him being around women.
Oh
for the
God,
stuff he
really? It's
wrote.
like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it is
right,
really
okay.
bad stuff. Then I was going to read Salem's Lot, but I didn't.
No, we've definitely failed on the spooky reading.
Yeah, I read The We Few Men, which is not spooky, but spooky.
Spooky. Spoopy.
That's absolutely the word I was going for. But it does have witches in it.
Oh, okay.
So, there you go.
I don't think I've read a lot of witch-based books. Vampires, werewolves, demons, and all the rest of it. Yeah, because one of the questions you asked me a few minutes ago is, at this time of year, what would you normally read? Because you're obviously not a huge proper scary horror fan. And I said, generally it would be vampires, werewolves, something of that ilk that's kind of just a nod to...
Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy, basically.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I was going with that.
Sorry.
I don't know, anyway. Read those types of things. If you don't like scary stuff, that's probably where I'd go. I'll talk about... oh no, I don't want to talk about that because I feel like it's going to reveal our book for
we're not
next
going to
month.
talk about that.
There is a set of werewolf books that I will talk about when we revealed our November book, and you'll know why. Because I think a lot of vampire and werewolf books, you think, oh, it's like some gross romance, you know, like I was a twihard, but obviously I have sorted my life out.
She has not. She still loves them.
I really don't though. Like I have tried to read them again, but I get halfway through and think.
I was just really incensed by the first book. I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know.
So.
I liked it back in the day, but we all move on.
I know, everyone. It was massive craze, wasn't it? And then it just spawned. I feel like it spawned the YA genre itself.
It certainly gave it a kick up the ball.
I don't think young adult was on my radar back then.
Young adult before Twilight wasn't very horror, sci-fi-y or anything. It was very much it was kind of like, I don't know.
I feel like you went
like
from
The Boy
middle
Next
grade
Door
to adult.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really. Maybe I just missed it, but I feel like there wasn't.
It wasn't that subgenre within YA. YA to me before all that was things like, I've spoke about this before, like the Mallory Blackman stuff.
Yes.
That's YA. I don't think kids should read that.
Yeah, you see, I know them.
There's a dead body in here.
See, I knew about Mallory Blackman and that, but I wouldn't have identified it as young adult, whereas I do now.
Yeah, yeah. She's won so many prizes for young adult fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't read her.
You definitely need to.
No, I'm appalled at myself that I never read the Noughts and Crosses series.
Yeah, they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. If you're looking, I think so many things come together with the Noughts and Crosses books. A black female writer that writes so well, approaches really difficult topics in a fantastic way. Can't really recommend those enough. I think as well the nostalgia from when I read those. I read those with a group of friends. She didn't write
them. She wishes.
I wish I wrote them. Crikey. But yeah, I read them with a group of friends, and we all read it together like a chapter at a time, and it was it was brilliant. Yeah, it was really, really good. Really good. I
think I was reading like Diana Wynne Jones and that when they came out in that era. I was really in my fantasy era back then.
Yeah, I think. Do you know? I think that's. For me, spooky season is more fantasy and sci-fi just a bit. Horror. You are introducing me to horror. This might not be the one for me. I do think a horror for me does exist, given what I like to watch.
Yeah, see, for me as well, spooky season to me is more visual media.
Yeah.
Movies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Maybe that's
really
why
reading.
we struggle to read.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be watching something. Yeah. Should we recommend some of our favourite films?
So things I am definitely gonna. I have watched this month, and I will probably watch before and during Halloween. I imagine some of these are going to be really obvious. So, Beetlejuice has to happen. Hocus Pocus, obviously, we went to Hocus Pocus afternoon tea, so that was.
Beetlejuice is shown in the cinema, you know.
Is
A
it?
one-off.
Ooh.
I don't remember when though.
Maybe we should
Very
go.
soon. Very soon.
Maybe we should go. Practical Magic, hence why I wanted to buy the book. I'm going to say Nightmare Before Christmas, but that does duo up as a Christmas film as well. I tend to watch it at both, yeah. Trying to think of it. I love Frankenweenie too. Basically all of the Tim Burton films. We'll just group them in.
Aren't the, Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas, aren't they a timeline?
So the theory goes. He's confirmed.
Apparently, I read somewhere that he confirmed that.
Oh, okay.
I think is it Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride and then Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, because it was early life,
yeah,
and then after death, yeah.
So he really got around with the women, didn't he? Is Sally supposed to be his previous wife?
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I've messed my hat up. Let me just sort it out.
You fix it. While I have a look.
It's quite weighty, so it does. Oh, it's coming off my head. Let's put.
So Tim Burton, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, Hocus Pocus, Practical Magic. And I have mentioned before that I was thinking about watching Buffy.
It's that 1890s vibe.
Oh yeah, definitely. I there's no denying I'm a millennial. Like I couldn't be more millennial if I tried.
See, I'm a bit of a world cinema girl.
Yeah.
I like my world cinema. I love Guillermo del Toro.
Oh yeah,
you watch Pan's Labyrinth,
yeah.
Which is dark fantasy, isn't it? If you don't quite want to go into full-fledged horror, that's fabulous. But The Orphanage by him is, I think, one of the best ghost films out there because it has such an amazing twist type ending.
But no, and I think we probably need to have a good nod at the absolute classics. So Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Dracula. They're great reads. I have actually read them. Oh God, spooked.
Go on then, go kill it.
A
fly,
and
not
they're
a person.
definitely worth picking up, even if you just find a really nice copy of any of the old.
So I'm going to upset you
just
now.
keep
I tried
it
to
on
read
your shelf.
Frankenstein.
You didn't like it?
I didn't get very far.
Oh.
I think because I was quite young. There's so many letters at the start, but apparently that stays through. That's a theme through the whole of it. Maybe I'd enjoy it more as an adult. I might be able to.
I'm sure I've got a copy. I'll bring it.
Yeah, I've probably got a copy. But I do have a graphic novel of Dracula.
We've not really talked about graphic novels.
No.
And I do feel like their
like
place would be in the spooky season.
Yeah.
Generally.
I mean, Japanese is the way to go if you want horror.
Yeah. Again, I think they fit spooky season well because of what you said, i.e.
Visual.
It's visual, yeah.
And graphic novels are quite quick, aren't they?
Maybe we should have found a graphic novel. I've got a lot of Buffy ones.
I do have a horror manga novel on my shelf. You could borrow. It's not that horrifying.
Is it not?
But it's still horror.
Oh, okay.
It's these people, it's called Doubt for anybody who is in the manga verse, and these people, I think they're high schoolers, they all get a text because I think they've been playing a game together and they meet up for the first time and then end up somewhere, and then I think one of them is a killer or there's something going on there. I feel like I forgot the plot now and haven't got a plot either. But
sounds a bit like Scream-esque. Did you ever watch the programme of Scream? I think there was a few actually.
What, like a documentary?
No,
or a TV
like
show?
a TV show. They did Scream. I think I watched the first season. That was actually pretty decent.
No, I'm really terrible when it comes to the normie films and TV. I can watch international stuff till the cow comes home. But I ain't got attention span for, I suppose, Western
stuff. I think it's easy to get horror really wrong, actually. And I think unless it really bangs, it just sucks.
Yeah, either you're a B-movie horror lover, and
which I'm not.
In which case you're probably loving life.
Yeah.
Or you're not. And
anyway, are we droning on a bit?
no, I don't think we are.
Okay. Yeah. It's not ever been ever so bookish, guys, but
No, it's been horror-ish. That's what you get in this episode.
So I think we just want to wish you a very happy Halloween. I personally hope you're doing something spoopy.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna dress up for the trick-or-treaters, dress the house up for the trick-or-treaters, and then eat the.
God, that's the
eat
true
sweets
horror
that they don't
story.
eat.
Opening the door for kids.
And yeah, I'm gonna carve some pumpkins. Probably eat pumpkin soup. My dogs will get dressed up. We'll go the whole shebang.
They do a fabulous spooky season photo shoot every year. You do
I might get Jen to edit in some of
the past ones.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Past.
Twist the bones and then the back. Here to take up at American Mystic. Trim him of his baby fat. Here to take up at American Mystic. Give him fur black as black. Just like this.
Witchy photo shoot 1. Ticket please.
Welcome to the Witchwood. Welcome to the Witchwood. Welcome to the hood. Got big bad wolves, ain't got no poodles. Wild pets don't care much for humans. Bear punk is not what it seems. Better run fast in your ripped up jeans. Bet your mama read you bedtime stories. Nothing to prepare for the real life forest. Your mama wouldn't know, to be honest. Moon's on the rise. Darkness fills with eyes. We burn you up in a bonfire. Staring in the pot. Potions getting hot. The only missing part is you. Welcome to the Witchwood. Welcome to the Witchwood.
Remembering the spooky photo shoot I did last year.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shaky skulls will shock your soul and seal you doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a shriek. You shake and shudder with surprise when you hear this zombie shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. The spooky, scary skeletons just throw in shivering screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary.
Pictures I've done of me and the dogs and the chickens actually.
The chickens were the best part.
Yeah.
They really vibed in that picture. They were like, where are you?
Loving it. They were all over it. That was in my house actually as well.
I was really surprised. I was wondering where it was set, but
I
you really
staged
did
it
it
in the
well.
house. Yeah, they were really well behaved though. The girls were.
Yeah.
It was all good. So yeah, happy spooky season and happy Halloween, and I hope you're ready for the November.
Yeah, we'll do better that month.
We'll do better. We're going to reveal the book for November pretty soon because we'd really like you guys to read it ahead of time so that when we're talking about it,
You'll get what we mean.
Yeah, and you'll have enjoyed it as much as hopefully. I've read it a million times. You're yet to read it, aren't you?
No, I haven't.
But yeah, so we'll reveal that and then we'll do our episode about it. And we've also got a giveaway coming up to also be revealed. So yeah, stay tuned.
See you next time. I have no idea what we talked about.
Oh god, I think that was awful. Good luck editing that one.
I love you.
I don't know why I'm making that face if I'm the same with Bob. Sappy, like...
Yeah, sometimes you just want some action, but not the smutty action.
Yeah.
Just so anti-romance. You know, like, you get into a good horror film, and there's that romance. Or you get into a good book, and there's... Yet you love that. You love that. You need a side dish of romance.
How much of a knob do I look?
Goodness, as much as I do. Why is there so many flies in here?
Spooky season.
Yeah, there's a lot of flies. He's really enjoying finding those flies, isn't he?
Note to self, if you're starting any kind of vlog, just put your animals in a different room. Keeps us entertained anyway.